Hey everyone, this is Karin Head with Head Realty Group at EXP, and this is today's Real Estate Minute. Okay, so real estate is competitive. We all know that. My business has always really been about one thing, which is marketing and advertising to listings and taking great care of those clients. And then also to go ahead and make sure we provide concierge type of service to our clients without going overboard, losing money, or without putting ourselves in a situation that we can't get out of. Um, and these are the things, high levels of client service is really what a lot of it boils down to. 95% of agents who win will do the following: they cast their vision for their business. They say, here's the problem in the world, and here's the solution. Here's how I solve it. Here's why we need to do something, and here's why we need to do something now. So a lot of agents that you come in contact to, they say they'll wait and they'll get it done on Monday, or they'll make a promise and then under deliver. So I would just encourage everybody to stop waiting, start early on everything. If you make a client a promise that you will get them that CMA done today, then it needs to be done now, like yesterday. You should have already had it in motion. Excuse me, so that you can go ahead and just zip that over to them. If you're making promises that you can't keep, then you have an issue in what you're doing every day. It means you are either scheduling too much in a day, you're being lazy, you're not following through, you're procrastinating. And that's frankly a big thing about agents. A lot of agents are really, really good at going out and getting the business, but all these other details stack up and they don't get them done. Then the client's mad, they lose that client permanently. Now, when you have a client and they need to be your focus, you can't just look at one person and say, okay, that's a $10,000 commission, or $5,000, or $20,000, or $50,000, or $100,000 commission. You make a promise, a fiduciary promise to that client when you take them on, and that's a whole process. It's not just this, not just getting them under contract on a property. It's not just about listing their house. It's about following all the steps in the process to get the deal done. And some of the things about being a top agent, they start early. If you can get it done in 10 minutes, they get it done immediately. They schedule meetings for things like 25 minutes or 45 minutes to allow for travel time, bathroom time, and they have hard stops. So a lot of times I'll tell folks that, I have a hard stop at 12:45 because I have to be somewhere at 1, or I need to go to the bathroom, or I need to answer calls, or I need to meet with somebody else, or I just don't want to give them more of my time. A lot of times people will say, I need to talk to you for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, great. I'll give them 10 minutes, and I'll say, okay, I have a hard stop at 12:10. So they said they need 5 or 10 minutes. I gave them 10 minutes. But your time is money. And people oftentimes forget that their time is money. And we can't forget that. And we have to put as much back on the clients as possible. So even if you're going to provide concierge service, if you start the process of scheduling things for them and doing this, and you're the beck and call girl, they're going to get mad at you, because no good deed goes unpunished. And so remember that. That's why we stopped scheduling everything for clients. We give them the resources, or we say, hey, client, we know people that have had great success with this person, or this handyman, or this plumber. We can't put any guarantees on it because, we don't know what kind of day, or if they all of a sudden have a drug problem or whatever. So when you put limits on what you do, and you tell them, we're going to take amazing care of you. There are 100 steps to get you through. We have 100 steps to get every client through. But that process, we don't serve them like we are their assistant, because we're not. We are there to assist them, but not be their assistant. So an assistant does everything. Boom, boom, boom. Sweeps their floors, does this, does that. We're not their housekeeper. We're not the mover. We're not their child care, their dog care, their light turner on, or their light turner. So a lot of these things newer agents get into thinking they're going above and beyond. And when you can't do one of those things because your kid's at home sick, throwing up everywhere, oh, they're going to be mad at you. I've seen it a million times. So when you set the expectation and then you just do a little bit more, they just want somebody who's going to tell them the truth, tell them the facts, do what you say you're going to do, be there when you say, be there 5 minutes early. If you're late, you're already 10 minutes late. If you're on time, you're 10 minutes late. Be there early. Drive around the neighborhood, because if you're dealing with certain types of people, they expect you to be there. They're there early for everything. And if you're late to meet them, oh, you've lost them. You've lost them. And you guys, remember, in all things, praise God, work hard, play hard, give big, and live large. Today's Real Estate Ramble Minute was just about doing a great job. But just remember that in 2022, it's going to be stressful and hard, a little bit harder, but that's okay. This is where the rubber meets the road and the gritty get busy. And when the gritty get busy, you can't hold them back. So I hope y'all have a great day, and happy 2022.